Hello and welcome to Mere Words. I'm your host, Jacob Mueller, and I have a question for you. What makes a good story? Is it characters that are likable, complex, or impressive? Is it settings with a rich atmosphere or a compelling mood? Is it real-world problems analyzed through a fictional narrative? Or is it something simple, like pacing, prose, or a good narrative hook? I like to think that simplicity is far more engaging than we give it credit for, and today's subject can't get any simpler. Last week, we read 3 sonnets by John Milton. Today, we are reading 30 6-word stories by no single artist in particular. There's no credible source as to where this idea came from. The first recognized 6-word story is For Sale, Baby Shoes, Never Worn, which was said to be written by the acclaimed Ernest Hemingway, but that's debatable. How the idea came about isn't that important, because the idea itself is quite admirable. Often, writers have to catch the reader's attention, and as their works get longer and longer, that attention has a greater chance of being lost. This presents a refreshing but immensely difficult challenge to the writer. How do you catch the reader's attention with 6 words? Alright then, let's do this. We're going to do a round robin. Y'all ready? For your reading pleasure, I present 30 6-word stories. The smallest coffins are the heaviest. I met my soulmate. She didn't. Goodbye, Mission Control. Thanks for trying. Voyager still transmitted, but Earth didn't. 1 bullet is a lifetime supply. Mom taught me how to shave. Introduced myself to my mother again today. I just saw my reflection blink. Strangers, friends, best friends, lovers, strangers. An only son, a folded flag. Passengers, this isn't your captain speaking. Just married, read the shattered windshield. Siri, delete Mom from my contacts. Jumped. I changed my mind. He hit send, then a tree. Ever seen chalk outlines that small? Dad left. A flag came back. What's your return policy on rings? It's our 50th. Table for 1. A cry rings out. Life begins. He died happy, knowing he lived. Head on a pillow, not sleeping. The cuts healed. Her heart didn't. The universe is big. She's lonely. He left, and then I flew. The war is over, isn't it? I pushed him. He didn't fall. I saw, and I stayed quiet. I returned the unopened present. He got diagnosed, and we got married. Simply wonderful. Thank you very much for joining me today. This was an interesting experiment, and I enjoy these kinds of things. If you have any suggestions on what kind of poetry you'd like to hear on this show, send an email to jdm154@shsu.edu, and I'll take a look. That'll do it for today. I'll see you next week. Farewell.